Imagine a trickster god whose loyalty is a constantly shifting mirage. One moment, he's an ally, the next, he's your greatest saboteur. How do you navigate a world where Loki's allegiance is as unpredictable as a North Sea storm? Dive into the treacherous, fascinating journey of Loki's ever-changing alliances across the Norse myths. Before the lies, the outsider among the gods. Long before the halls of Asgard echoed with laughter or alarm at his antics, Loki walked the blurred line between giant and god. He did not rise through lineage, nor did he earn his place through valor. He slipped into the Aesir's world like a gust through an open door, invited by his wit, tolerated for his usefulness, and feared for the chaos he carried in his veins. Loki did not roar like Thor, nor rule like Odin, he influenced. With a smile too sharp to trust and a mind too restless to tame, he moved through Asgard like a spark in dry grass. He was the unexpected variable the gods believed they could manage. The shifting shadow in the corner of every feast. The whisper that could either save you or destroy you. To encounter Loki was to sense a force governed not by cruelty or kindness, but by curiosity. The deeds that shaped destiny. Loki's actions were not random. They were catalysts. He stole Sif's golden hair, igniting a chain of events that birthed some of the most powerful treasures in the realms, including Mjolnir. He rescued the gods from predicaments they barely understood, only to plunge them into fresh disasters with the same mischievous grin. He could shift his shape to suit any moment. A mare, a salmon, a fly, a crone. Identity to Loki was merely another tool, another mask. Every trick he played revealed something. The gods' arrogance, their blind spots, their reliance on order. Every deception forced the Aesir to adapt, to evolve, to confront truths they preferred to ignore. Loki was not chaos for chaos's sake. He was the necessary disturbance in a stagnant pond. Why the gods whispered his name in fear. The Aesir depended on Loki more than they dared admit. They needed his cunning to solve riddles beyond their understanding. They needed his shape-shifting to reach places their brute strength could not. They needed his trickery to steal, deceive, and manipulate when honor failed them. And they hated him for it. Odin saw in Loki a reflection of his own hunger for knowledge. And that frightened him more than any giant. Thor trusted Loki only in battle, and even then, only when necessity outweighed doubt. Frigg, wise beyond measurement, pitied him. The gods whispered Loki's name not only in anger, but in anticipation. Because wherever he walked, the story changed. The truth behind his betrayals. Mortals imagine Loki as a villain. A destroyer. A snake coiled solely around treachery. But the truth is far more tangled. Loki betrayed the gods because the gods betrayed him first. They laughed at him, used him, dismissed him, punished him for the very chaos they relied upon. He became their scapegoat, their uneasy tool, their wild card, but never their equal. So when he mothered monsters, they panicked. When he tested their patience, they condemned him. When he predicted their downfall, they chained him. His final betrayal wasn't born from malice, it was born from exhaustion. From a god who realized he would never be trusted, no matter how often he saved them. From a trickster who saw that the only path left was to burn the story that had refused him a place. More than a trickster, the architect of transformation. To view Loki only as a villain is to ignore the role he played in shaping the Nine Realms. He was the spark that ignited change, the question mark at the end of every prophecy, the hand that tipped the balance when the scales grew stale. He embodied contradictions. Chaos and creation. Loyalty and betrayal. Wisdom and folly. He forced gods and giants alike to confront truths they wished to bury. He tore apart illusions of stability, revealing the fragile threads that held the cosmos together. Without Loki, there would be no Mjolnir. No Sleipnir. No challenges that pushed the Aesir into greatness. And ultimately, no Ragnarok to cleanse the old world and birth the new. Loki was not merely a disruptor. He was evolution. The silence that lingers after the trick. Even now, if you listen at the edges of the myths, you can hear the hint of Loki's laughter. Quiet, knowing, neither cruel nor kind. A reminder that truth often arrives wearing the mask of a lie. A reminder that order needs chaos to survive. In the flicker of a fire. In the glint of a stranger's eye. In the moment you question what is real. Loki is there. Not to guide you. Not to deceive you. But to challenge you. The god who rewrote the rules. To understand Loki is to embrace uncertainty. He is not the enemy of the gods. He is their mirror. Their shadow. Their consequence. He is the unstable ground beneath the Aesir's feet. The shifting tide of fate. The god who taught the cosmos that nothing, no alliance, no truth, no destiny, is ever fixed. If you'd like to explore more shapeshifters, boundary breakers, or the forces that rewired the heartbeat of Norse mythology, just tell me which thread to pull next.